Hey, Lynn Wilmette, friends, ending here for another episode of Fellowship of the Creeps, episode 20, the make or break episode for every podcast ever. And hopefully we'll continue going here and not just fall off a cliff and completely die. But in the face of such opposition, I'm going to go ahead and go into what I did this week. So basically, this week is not just an important week just because we're episode 20. My YouTube channel, which I was talking about last week, actually did end up getting partnered. So I'm extremely thankful to Maker Studios for that. So thank you guys for doing that. And Social Blade, thank you guys very much. And in about 2 weeks, I should be, or less, I should be fully partnered, and so that should be quite a bit of fun. And so I'm really excited about that. Obviously, that was a big thing that happened this week. In game, I did several things. I did another episode of the Lore Master, obviously that came out, and another episode of Skyrim as well. And absolutely loving the Lore Master right now. I honestly didn't expect to like classes as much as I am liking this Lore Master. It's my first light class that I've taken seriously in LOTRO, and am really enjoying it so far. What else is going on? So I also made a video about the Defiler. I've been meaning to do a class video for some time now, and plan to make them all eventually. And this first one was just kind of like an experiment more than anything else. And it's an experiment for a later thing actually that I can't talk about, but Ivan knows about, and I think the other people know about too. But yeah, so it was like the starting experiment for that. And then this week, me and Sprydra actually recorded the Warg video that'll go up later this week. And that one is a little bit higher quality for people who didn't like the Defiler one. And if you like the Defiler one, then you'll like the Stalker one too, probably. So so yeah, that's pretty much all I did this week. Yeah. So what'd you do this week, Ivan?
I'm busy killing a Guardian right now.
Oh. Where are you?
Just run into Elf Camp, I think.
Alright.
Was I misled again?
Oh, we found out that there's a Freep somewhere.
Yeah, you two would know things if you actually looked at the defeat log and combat stuff.
Yep.
Okay, so what did I do this week? Is that where we were at?
Yep.
Oh, well, let's see. I've played my war leader more, and I've also played my other war leader more.
Okay. Anything stand out from that?
You have more war leaders than I have wardens.
No.
No, I've only got 4. No, 5. It really doesn't matter, because the one on Brandywine is never moving. I think he made rank 1. And the one on Dwardelf hasn't moved. I haven't been on Dwardelf in well over a year, probably like 13 months now. And he's only rank 2. And the one on Lendelmere never got off the ground, so...
Before we do this, we get a quest share.
Yeah, somebody has it, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, let's see, where am I? So my my lower ranked war leader, he is just on the cusp of having his good map to Grimwood and to Lugazag. He only needs 1 more quest for Lugs, and he needs, I think, 4 for Grimwood. Unfortunately, it was blue this morning, and I still need, well, I didn't get all 3 turned in yesterday, so I gotta get 4 done, so I gotta pick up some more logs. But it is red right now, so I might actually need to log him in and do that.
Yeah, hopefully it'll stay that way long enough.
hopefully. If I do that, he'll be in pretty good shape. And he's only 2,000 away from being rank 6 right now, so he's in pretty good shape.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Also, I'm deliberately playing my Reaver now because we didn't want to have Shur's log over, but more importantly, I'm keeping my super awesome War Leader skin secret for a while. At least from YouTube viewers. Because I mentioned last week that I got a new one and you still haven't seen it yet.
That's right, yeah. Very interesting.
Alright, then, with my main War Leader, I've just been wandering around and doing stuff. A little bit of raiding. Most of my raiding was done just yesterday, and it started out early, and it was a, see, I got on early in the evening because at 8 o'clock it was supposed to be Kingship Creek night, and I ended up opening up a raid because I was asked to, and then partway in I switched to my Reaver because we didn't have any killing power, and then we lost more of our War Leaders where we'd been at like 8 in a 12-man group or so. And things just went down the toilet for a while, and then things managed to actually come back, especially because we hit 8 o'clock and I was still going, and all the people that were coming for the creep night, they just joined the open raid with us. And so then I was on TeamSpeak talking with about half of the raid there, and talking in voice chat to the other half, and most of the people that were in TeamSpeak as well. And then Vin also came out, and he got himself about half a raid, and we started to really stomp on the Freeps after that. Although we had some good success before he came out until the Freep numbers got higher again. But no, definitely the highlight was when we started killing all the Freeps while we had the outnumbered buff.
Straight ahead, there's a Freep. I lost him. He's around here somewhere close.
Yeah, he headed south.
Yeah, like where we started all the serious fighting that night, I got to, I want to say I got to I was at 9,000 something on my commendations, and then I logged onto my Reaver and I spent them all on a bunch of corruptions I'll never use, but I got them out of that training list so that it's emptier now. And then I was back up to 6,000 something by the end of the night, so we made a lot.
Whoops, that wasn't what I meant to do. Well, you can add target assist now. Sorry, Shurs.
Let's see, I played my Guardian a little bit. He's up to level 83, he's in Suckcross.
Just riding around. Lore Master, it's an elf.
So how's the Suckcross going?
He's heading north.
Oh, I only just got in there, I haven't actually gotten further along.
So okay.
But you know, I got through those laggy place trees, Fangorn.
Alright, yeah.
And my cat, I have not logged on to him in far too long.
Help
I'm gonna have to correct that.
Dang it, there's a stupid rune keeper and I'm dead.
Where are you, Spradra?
Dying.
She's this way. West.
There's a
That's what I thought.
keeper. Oh,
But people were headed south, so I wasn't sure.
Oh, damn.
When all else fails, open up the map.
There they are. Alright, so what else did you do, if anything, Ivan?
I played a lot of Mech Warrior.
Alright. Alright, what'd you do this week?
Is that hunter seriously named Wet Dreamer?
Yes. Alright,
That is just wrong.
Yep. So, anyway, what'd you do this week, Spradra?
This
I think
week
he
I
used
did.
Desperate Flight.
He did.
This week, I didn't really do much, but I did get the chest piece for my Hypebolt armor today, which was nice. And that's pretty much it. Haven't done much.
I don't know where everybody else is going, but we're still in Horhollow.
I went chasing after the Freeps.
Of course you did. You're a Reaver. I should have expected that.
So yeah, what else did you do this week, Spradra?
That's really it. I didn't do much.
But you did model a ward pretty good, so that's a thing.
Well, I got a new skin, obviously, but
Yeah.
that's just about it.
Alright. What'd you do this week, Torak?
Not a whole lot actually, other than the normal dailies. One thing I did get done I'm proud of on my war leader. I finally sold my first outpost. It took forever, but I got it done.
Nice.
That's about it.
That's right, you told me about that when I was logged on and dual-boxing my war leaders that one night.
Yep.
That dual-boxing session is something I should never do.
Yep.
It's bad.
It was kind of funny seeing you run into things all the time.
And he talks to himself.
Yeah, the talking to myself is why it was bad. It's far too easy to be a troll when you've got two characters.
I can imagine.
But that's about it for me.
Alright. And what'd you do this week, Shurs?
Well, first of all, I'm glad you didn't get me to go after Pine Leaf because I did send that email out, just for reference.
I have to say, though, I was 50-50 on whether I would put you in front of Pine Leaf or not, just for comedic effect. But, anyway, it's always nice to get a thank you.
Can someone share the mayor quest?
So yeah, what'd you do this week?
Apparently I've decided to not try to rank my walk anymore because apparently I'm afraid of my creeps getting ahead of each other. I ended up getting back into my war leader again, as you can see. He's gained about 2 levels of audacity, he got good Grimwood, and he's about 4,000 from ranking now.
Oh, nice.
I had quite a few number of good 1v1s this week actually. One particular one I liked was with Hrongar, a captain, or healing captain, which lasted about 20 minutes and neither of us died. We just ended up calling it a draw. We had another one with Wolfbright, like a minstrel, which had the same result. Something like that. It was quite interesting trying to outlast the enemy. Other than that, just been focused on him really, trying to get him ranked. Been very annoying trying to solo because I forgot how slow their DPS is.
Yeah, it can be slow. Alright, and you actually reminded me that I finally put out the 2v2 video. Just because that's when it ended up falling. But yeah, it seemed to be pretty popular so far, so thank you guys for watching that, everybody that was interested. And yeah, we might end up doing some 1v1s sometime later. Especially with Sprydra, since she wasn't actually there to be part of that.
I'll probably be like Pine Leaf and lose, but you know.
You never know.
That's true, especially with a stealth character.
Yep.
Next time I'm bringing out my Guardian.
Yeah, you'd probably do better on that, I would
Just
think, but I don't know. You'd at least last longer, probably.
Well, honestly, I have more pride with my Guardian than I do with my Captain, because I have played him at level caps longer than I have with my Captain.
Okay.
Of course, I'll probably just spend the time ranting about how I can't find parry stance.
Probably. That's pretty likely, actually. Alright, and what'd you do this week, finally?
Gonna pull up a chair now.
Alright, I was mainly leveling characters, I know. What else is new? Let's see, which characters was... let's see, start with my lore master, my Lore Master reached 81, is getting pretty close to 82. That is, I'm currently in the Entwash Vale.
Oh, that's a fun one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm finishing. I'm getting ready to go up Thornhope, which is
Not filled with hope.
what?
It's not filled with hope.
Well,
Oh yeah,
no,
that's a
it's
very depressing questing area.
filled with, yeah, that's depressing. Yeah, that's the most depressing place in the in the area. Is you just about everybody going crazy there. So, about to go there. I just finished the rest of the Entwash Vale.
Hey, can you
And
pass me lead real quick?
What?
I was asking Shurs to pass me lead real quick.
Okay. And I'll probably be finishing up the epic next time also, because I'm up to the point where you're ready to go off and head for the stone to talk about the prophecy.
I decided to go ahead and invite our tribe mate here, so there we go.
Alright.
Since he was questing with us. So anyway,
Alright,
what else
my
did you do?
On my captain, I reached level 70. And I am... ooh. Oh yeah, in the Dunbog.
Ah,
I
the
hate
infamous
that place.
Dunbog.
Yeah, mate, I have a feeling that I'll soon be heading over Great Rivers.
Yeah, the Dunbog is Moria to me what Moria is to everybody else.
Why?
I actually liked the dog.
I didn't
Just-
think Dunbog is that bad.
In general, I don't really like bogs in LOTRO.
Dunbog is Dunland, isn't it?
Yep.
It is.
Oh, I remember the place now. The one with the
I mean, the first half of the
ugly-looking
bog
orcs
was
that aren't trying to
fine,
kill you.
but the second half of all the quests was not fine. The second half took me
Yeah.
like 2 months to do.
You mean the one with the abominations?
I don't remember. I just remember there were a lot of similar quests in the second half as what there was in the first half.
Yes, but you didn't play through the Great River Bog and Dunbog as a short character such as a hobbit or a dwarf. That's when it gets really interesting.
Oh yeah, the Great Rivers Bog is a lot worse than the Dunbog.
The Russian.
Well, you
Terrible.
still can't see anything in the Great River Bog, so yeah, that's true. But it
Especially
seems
in
just like in bogs, my characters die pretty much usually for a couple months.
That's why you should play Guardians and Captains.
Or wardens.
So that
I
it
never
would
had
then
this
take
problem.
longer to do.
No, they don't die.
Yes, dog.
Well, true, but it's not a matter of death per se. It's just a figurative kind of death, I suppose.
Alright, my burglar reached level 50 and is currently questing in Ikad Eregion.
Alright, how's that going?
Well, I still need to get used to the burglar. I probably won't get used to the burglar until I'm about 85, I think.
Yeah, way different from the Warden.
Yeah, that's for sure. And so that's inspired me to change my strategy in leveling a little bit. I had been going one level switching, and that's, you know, I spend a little time in there. By the time I figure out how to run the character, I'm switching characters. So this time I'm going to spend most time going about 5, in steps of 5 instead of going in steps of 1.
That sounds good.
That's my plan for March at least.
Alright.
See how that works. My champion is level 5 and is in the middle of Moria.
Alright, how's that going?
That seems to be going pretty well so far.
Have you made it to the second half of Moria yet?
I am in the see, what am I doing in Moria right now? I think I'm getting ready to the point where I have to go to the point where you have to go and go to the Red Horn and stuff like that in order to get those powder barrels. I think that's the point.
Okay, I think you're just on the verge of the second half. And the reason why I asked was, you know, they just recently did a revamp, and I don't think I've heard people's thoughts on it. So.
Well, I did
It's
the
amazing.
revamp. Yeah, I did the revamp by champion. No, not my champion. I mean on my guard. So I have seen the revamp.
And how is that?
It's okay. It's obviously a lot different than it was before. We had the Red Horn loads is interesting in that while many of the areas seem to have less of it than they had before, the Red Horn loans has two full factions of orcs going all over the place.
Interesting.
So you have to go and do investigations on both sides of it. So it's a lot more crowded than it used to be. While most other places are less crowded.
Huh. Well, that's kind of cool to make it a little different on how you're revamping, I guess.
Yes, and the other one that's changed is the Foundations of Stone, which they turned all those roles from elite into signatures, which
That helps.
I think is a blessing.
Yeah.
I really thought those elite trolls were very annoying.
Alright, and did you do anything else this week?
Alright, on my, let's see, my Runekeeper has reached level 46, and I completed my quest for legendary items, and I also finished my class quest. And I finished my... Oh yeah, the quest that you do in order to unlock Eastern Angmar.
Alright. I hate it when wargs steal my stuff.
I love it when wargs steal your stuff.
It's because you're the only warg in the group.
What? No, no. There's an invisible warg. He's been in stealth the whole time. You just missed him.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
Glad
and
it's not you.
on my... Yeah, it's on my Warden. I managed to complete in my small
Reavers are having a
fellowship.
spat.
They can't decide who looks prettier.
Alright, on my ward, in my usual weekly skirmishes for small ships, we managed to complete the Deep Way at Tier 2 for the first time.
And how's that going?
Well, that went pretty well. Usually when we are attempted to do Tier Deep Way, the defender, he would get killed very easily. So we managed to keep him alive and with barely any loss of morale the entire fight. So that was great.
Okay.
So we're starting to get a little bit better. And I think that covers everything.
Alright. I need to start timing you and find out when you have like a recordly long or recordly short account. I think that would be kind of fun.
Maybe you should give me a range to do mine in.
Like this week, Pineleaf did his in only 29 minutes. It's amazing.
know, it could be like a Toasters Club where I have to do all my things in 5 to 7 minutes.
That could be interesting.
That's gonna make it hard to show, though.
Yeah, because what Pine Leaf did this week is like 98% of our segments.
Now.
So right now we're trying to get Freeps to come here.
No, we're just trying to get this quest done, but
Well, almost every other time we've been killing Oroxia, Freeps have come and kill us.
yeah, but I don't know if there are any Freeps out here this week, except for just a couple stragglers.
Well, the thing I saw in OOC was something about 21 of them.
Well, I'm glad we haven't run into them yet.
Oh, we missed our last green.
Sorry about that. I was over fighting a different one. Alright, pulled 2 there. I think it'd be fun if they had like a super secret maneuver that nobody's done yet that like caused like an insta-kill, but like it had some crazy long combination. Or like you do the same combination 3 times within a certain amount of time.
So, looks like we killed them all.
Yep.
But we wiped them out without any Freeps coming? That's interesting.
I know, it's like, are we sure the server's up?
I blame Tharg. His Reaverness is too much for the servers to handle.
That's right. Alright, do we want to go to Delving and see if we can attempt to kill one of the bosses or something like that?
We don't have any of the buffs right now, so it could be worth trying.
Alright, let's do that. Let's head over towards, I'm gonna turn some quests in over at, the place over there, and then we'll go underground.
Tree or Drake?
I was thinking the tree because it's more reliable as far as being able to make sure it gets pulled.
Ooh,
I think tree's a bit easier to heal.
That true.
Tower Nam is saying that the river outpost has combat. I'm going over to look.
So we're heading that way anyway.
You look, and we'll keep headed this way.
Which way is this? See people breaking off in 2 directions.
Keep heading to the
Follow
left.
Andy.
Keep heading to the left. Not south, like everywhere everyone is going.
I'm curious. Come on.
Well, apparently they have a full raid, and if there's only like 20 freeps out, then that means they're probably taking care of it.
Okay.
Is that the same 3 that we saw earlier? Or is it?
It is.
Red?
One day I'll get a killing blow.
So who got that one?
How many does your war leader have?
96.
It's not too many for a war leader. But it's still an okay amount.
Oh, we're doing the cliff jumping thing again.
All that's left is the Runekeeper.
I don't know what people did
Oh, you know what?
before
We
there
really
were
should take the
six-packs.
tree because the Freeps have the tree buff right now.
Yeah, see? See?
We,
Are you looking for a beating?
my leg wasn't
Ask
broken.
yourself a question.
Oh yes it was. The game said it was.
Be angry.
And the game knows all.
If I had jumped about
you were
5 seconds
wrong.
early, I would have made an epic appearance there.
Are you looking for a beating? You wanna be drilled full of maggot holes?
Jump down and then bubble Thargius.
I will, or I
Oh, I got a heritage rune. That's
Hey,
really
there you go.
useful.
will feel the crack of my
That's like a whole 8 silver. Like you really need that much cash around here.
At least, yeah.
You wanna be drilled full of
Yeah, you really don't need more than 3 silver, probably, at any one time.
or I'll carve your hide.
We just gonna grab the delving from River Outpost.
Crack of my whip. Listen well.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, you guys go down there and me and Pine Leaf will go all the way around and meet you. No, we'll go down the river and meet you guys there.
Ask yourself,
Oh, look, 7 by spiders.
do you really want to make me angry? You sluggard.
2 more on the river. Ooh.
10 to 12 now.
Are you looking for a beating?
15.
We can take him.
I'm sure we just send Thargius in, he'll beat them all.
Exactly.
Well, exactly. I always figured we could split it down 8 for Tharg, 7 for the rest of us.
And then only one of you will die.
And it'll be Pine, even though he won't.
Yeah, it'll be somehow be Pine. Alright, Pine Leaf, I am
That
heading out of
sounds
here.
about right.
We are heading out of here to reunite with the other group. So,
Okay.
because apparently they actually have some kind of action.
Oh, we got Freeps very close by
more.
now. There's at least 6 men on track.
Yeah, they're inside the River Outpost because they just started a conjunction.
If you guys are up for it, I was thinking after this is over, do some 1v1s on creep side without a
Oh,
creep
there's a lot
involved.
more of them.
So just doing some.
They have this
what is it called?
nasty habit of always targeting the wards. It's
Yeah,
very
it's
annoying.
It's pretty much the same attitude towards burglars.
Well, see, that's what happens when you run away from the defiler, the healer.
I still got out okay. That's
Well, head
easy.
towards me and you'll get heals.
Oh, I see they fixed that whole bug of the NPCs not changing sides underneath the delving.
Unfortunate way to discover that, really.
Yeah. At least it's only 3 of them.
I'm sure we'll just about kill 3 of these 3 and then all the Freeps will come down here and kill us.
Only if they know to look for here.
Alright, there's some creeps killing me, but I can't see them. So,
Nope, someone got a kill.
so that's a thing. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh crap.
There are a lot of creeps without mounts on my computer that are mounted.
Dang.
So they're just hovering. Hilarities. And yeah, I probably
You're
could
right. I
have.
wasn't even there when I got killed.
Save me, sluggies.
Well, I think that's just like a law of the Entmore's pine leaf.
So that pine leaf just automatically dies?
Whenever there's conflict.
He's still not pushed into Niobe numbers.
Okay, I'm gonna rejoin you guys.
This is a long loading screen.
You guys in the
What, you
building?
mean you're loading?
Supposedly, that's what the game's telling me.
Oh, I was wondering why you were sitting there. I thought that you wanted us to reunite here.
Well, I mean, that works too, because I think we're going to try to go to delving so that we can actually possibly do this.
Is there another raid here?
There's
I don't know about a
something.
raid, but there's definitely a lot of stuff here.
Yeah.
We just killed a warden in a CG room.
CG room where?
River outpost.
Why are you still in there?
Because there's fights in here.
Okay.
Oh, that poor one after.
Yep. Didn't stand a chance. And supposedly there's a full raid around here somewhere. Of creeps.
Yeah, we've got some.
Yeah, they're inside.
Well, I know, I see them, but you were saying that you didn't know if they were, so that's why I was
Got a bird.
saying that.
Yeah, it's drunken Pawnee night.
Where are you, Torak?
Yeah,
Trying to heal you.
burglar slayer.
Coming back from the res circle.
Okay.
I have also boys lag right now.
I was having lag earlier, but I don't have any now. My lag doesn't seem to like function in any logical way. Because usually it's when there's not players around when I lag out the most.
I'm just happy I killed my first burglar. Huge for me.
But maybe there's like 30 stealth burglars just following me around all over the place.
Maybe?
I don't know.
I think they would have jumped and turned the tide. They were.
Yeah, but they flee when there's conflict. They just follow me around and cause me to have lag. It makes sense, right?
Yeah, no.
Those will take the outpost and go for the tree.
Yep. Well, they got it, and we've already taken 2.
And we've got the relic back. That's nice.
Yeah, let's go ahead and go into the delving since we've already taken 2, and they pretty much have this fight. That way, if creeps do come back, we don't have to worry about them.
Wish they moved that tree. Turning it all around the corner, and you always run straight into it.
Well, only if you don't expect it.
I've done the same thing like half a dozen times today.
Okay. Now, how do I get to the delve?
I'm with you, Pine.
You
I have no
go
idea.
around and you go to the back side of the outpost, opposite from where the entrance is,
There.
and you go
Cellar
into
doors.
those cellar doors.
Cellar doors. I hope you know that description helped me not in the slightest bit.
Okay, so you know how...
Oh, you mean the back side?
Yes.
Yes. Someone might want to tell Dagoris if he isn't already in here.
Yeah. So, which way to the tree again? It's to the right, right?
I'm already there.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Can you come back and get us? Like a nice person?
No,
So
too busy killing
recently,
stuff.
He's too
Fair
busy
enough.
tanking the tree, you know.
Okay,
There it
where are you
goes.
guys now?
We're heading towards the tree.
He doesn't know which way.
I have no clue. I got into the
Okay,
delving.
go to the right, go up the staircase,
Finally
and
can you see
then
me?
go
There you
to...
go. Follow me.
I don't see you.
Okay, on the map.
I'm stealth.
Well,
How do you
unstealth
see
Sprydra and help him.
Oh, okay. Alright. Here we go.
But yeah, this is one of the 3 delving bosses that we're gonna take, hopefully. And it's arguably the easiest.
Yeah.
I say it's the easiest.
Should probably mention that the side that gets the killing blow on it receives a 6-hour commendation and infamy boost buff.
Yep. Which was added recently with the whole revamp of how all that stuff works in the end.
Which turned out quite funny earlier today, actually, because they were the freaks that were pretty much rolling everything. They were taking down the Drake, and Numerica, it's Warg, pretty high rank, I think, at the moment, jumped in at the last second and got the killing blow, and we kept the buff.
Good Nim.
Go ahead and pull
Well, I
stuff.
bet they were screaming.
Yeah, they came and started camping grams for like an hour.
Now, we did this in a chili raid the other day, and we didn't pull any of these extras.
Yeah, it's possible. It's very easy to actually do that, but just the way it was pulled.
Well, these are the guys that also in front of it. They just come at you in waves.
Usually, it depends on how quickly you kill stuff. Heals on Sprydra.
Is there anyone who actually always fighting wood trolls?
I only enjoy it when they die.
Yeah, getting punted every 5 seconds is very fun.
We did manage to kill the troll boss in one of the outposts. Torak and I did our 3 war leaders.
Nice.
Wait, was that with Torak?
I don't remember.
Maybe it wasn't. Did I do that with Shurs?
I have no idea.
Did you do it with yourself?
Yes, myself was one of the 2.
Okay.
Okay,
I just
yeah,
figured you were boxing and it was both of you two.
yeah, I remember now, it was me.
Yeah, that's what I had thought originally.
It's all a plot to confuse you. Do we want to pull gas?
Like, we're going to whether you want to or not.
Okay. Let me put a debuff on him. Because at rank 7 you actually get NPC debuffs finally. That are decent.
Yeah, I can't wait to get my command post. For one thing, it's a way of, you know, talking to freeps, sort of.
Yep. That is very true. Very helpful in that respect.
I guess try to alternate colors if at all possible.
With our group,
The only
It's
chance we get
amazing.
of doing that is if Ivan isn't here.
it's amazing how much easier it is to kill without all those mobs. Alright, and we're working him down here.
Yeah, I think the hardest part of the fight is that initial load of wood trolls.
Yep.
Yeah, later on he's gonna spawn a bunch of little roots, but those are really just great for defeat responses.
Assuming you have defeat responses.
You know, Thargus making an excellent point there. Reavers do more damage when they're missing a bit of health.
Yep.
Yeah, it's partly my fault as well. I tend to get paranoid about seeing creeps with not full health. If I see one like in a tap targeting creeps, I instantly heal it no matter what. It's just a habit.
Is Stargius, is that alt?
No, he's from a different server. He follows my YouTube channel.
And there's all the roots. Which looks pretty awesome, actually.
Now that reminds me, someone asking me, another person who watches the channel, but he wanted me to join him leveling a freak because he's never gotten past like level 20 or something. I just don't know.
You could join me doing my epic story if that's something you wanted to do. Because I'm slowly but surely, I got to level 11 today, so that's a thing. Which, pretty much if I get him past level 10, I almost always level him up all the way. So, it's a good sign.
The like level 15-ish area is kind of rough for Lore Masters. At least it was when I started leveling mine.
Level 9 was pretty hard, but then once I got to level 10, 10 stuff where you can now stun an enemy for a long time, that helped out a ton. So now I'm just using that first, because if you don't, then you're kind of screwed. You pretty much have to stun people as a lore master, it seems, at least at this level. Alright, we're getting him down now. And if we finish this, do we want to try the dragon?
I'm
don't
not
know
sure
if
if we have enough heals for that.
I don't know. It'd be interesting to try.
I mean, I don't think we've died enough yet.
Yeah, we haven't died enough, I don't think. Worst thing happens, Pine Leaf dies one more time. And that's it. Alright, there we go.
Look at all those legendary items. It's a great loot, that.
Captain's Club of the Third Age.
Okay, let's make our way around and down.
Yeah, I just got a horse bridle.
Nice, that'll go well
Now
on
you
your
can ride a
warg.
warg.
Yeah.
Hey now.
Where you at, Spider?
I was staying away from you.
Wouldn't it be kind of cool if they did give that ability, even if it was just like a 10-second thing?
I don't.
Well, I mean, yeah, wargs wouldn't enjoy it, but I mean, minor details. That's only 1/6 of the player base, I mean.
That's a lot
The
more
biggest
than that, I think.
1/6.
Exactly.
Yeah, actually like half.
40%.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably closer to half. I actually don't want to go that way. I'm going to go around this way. Let's actually fight these guys.
Why did you drop downstairs?
Huh? Why not?
There's a way to drop down without breaking his leg. Thought I found that out.
Okay, whoever pulled everything was not very smart. I'm just gonna run now.
Oh no, minus vitality. How would we ever cope with that? I mean, it doesn't affect us at all, which is, you know, could say that's unfair.
Yeah.
I also like it when they try to debuff us by giving us dread.
Yeah, that's always funny.
My favorite debuff is when I get armed.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a fun one.
Well, it's not so funny for me.
That's true,
You
yeah.
try questing in Horhallow as a war leader. It's incredibly annoying.
Reavers have it worse.
Yep.
You do have the one skill that gets you out of it.
I'm glad we used that fellowship maneuver for 100 health. Good job, guys. Alright. Let's continue upstairs. Some people stay downstairs so that we can try to prompt it.
It'll come out whether we're downstairs or not if it actually triggers.
I've seen it usually more effective if you have it on both levels, but yeah. And it's real. I don't know why, but used to it bug out where you even if you were solo, sometimes it would actually drop. But it's so rare that when it does drop, I mean, you have to spend a lot of time when you're solo. But I've had to do that before.
Whoops.
Alright, I have to say I did expect that to happen, but
This was fun to watch.
yeah. Normally,
Finally fell off, I'm guessing.
yep. Normally I warn people, especially if I'm like leading a raid or something, but yeah.
And now we have someone downstairs.
That's right.
Oops. Wrong part of downstairs.
Brings back memories of before they removed all the delving stones, trying to grind these.
That's still the wrong part of downstairs, finally.
Well,
I didn't find it particularly fun.
no one told me where to go. So I was
Well,
trying to
turn
look
around.
for the right-
And come towards
I enjoyed it
where
just
you
because I
were.
was able to bring people down. I just say, hey, we're going to the delving. Whoever wants to come, bring them along for the ride, do warband maneuvers and other junk.
Yeah.
Of course, I had all kinds of nasty tricks I would do to people when I brought them down here.
Oh yeah, me too. There were times when during the summers when I'd be leading raids down here every single day for like a month or more.
My favorite trick was still back when Commander's Stance took you to 0 aggro. Pull the whole floor with a couple random people, get off one heal. Okay, have fun tanking it, guys.
Oh, I hate it.
But there were times in the
Kind of
summer
thing, it actually
before.
made me wonder how war leaders keep their aggro. All their skills just have innate extra.
No, only one has extra aggro.
Because it always seems so easy to actually keep it. And obviously it's not
Yeah,
because of the damage they're doing.
Now it's the fractures. That's what gives you your extra aggro. It's a decent chunk, but
Must be because
It's a-
usually it's once you've got it, you don't lose it.
yeah. Now as long as you keep nailing that target with fracture, you'll typically hang on to it. And then of course you can always get healing aggro if you really need it.
But I wish they had like a thing you could right click on to summon the boss.
Yeah, I'm taking the ramp.
But you know, jumping on his eggs does kind of annoy him, I guess.
I'm guessing wargs don't land on their feet.
Just everything else. Alright, I'm gonna wait another minute or two and then we'll end the show.
End the show already? Have we taken that long?
Yeah, it's already been an hour.
Ay ay ay.
Well, we took 2 outposts, we went through 4 Hollow twice, kind of. And fought the creeps again and took another outpost. And then took down the tree.
There hasn't been enough freep killing in this episode.
No, I'd agree.
Not enough pine leaf killing for that matter.
There just hasn't been enough in general.
Let's see here. You know, somehow
I'm
even
beginning
with
to think
6
you don't like
bags.
spitters.
Somehow even with 6 bags, there's not enough room.
Aged blood of the fair folk.
You drink it.
It's like fine wine.
Apparently so.
Oh, now we're all comparing loot.
Well, of course, what else is there to do?
No loot box or keys, huh?
I've got 4 loot boxes now spread across 4 different characters, and I just still can't do anything with them.
Alright, well, I think we'll end the show here. So, thank you guys for watching for episode 20. And we finally took down the tree boss, so that was a pretty big deal. Does anybody have any plugs to do this week? Alright, well, thank you guys for watching, and I will be releasing the WARG video sometime this week. And plan to eventually get around to doing all the classes, so that's going to happen. And we might end up doing some 1v1s on our creep classes, since you guys seem to really like the 1v1s and 2v2s we did. So we'll try to maybe cater to that a little bit. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. And hopefully we'll make it to next episode, over the hump past 20. So bye everybody.